Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. आज हम लेकर आए हैं एक और amazing or historical American coin, the legendary 1977 Eisenhower $1 coin. यह coin सिर्फ $1 नहीं, बल्कि अमेरिका की history, leadership और space achievement की एक powerful निशानी है। इस coin पर आप देख सकते हैं Great President Dwight D Eisenhower की image, और reverse side पर moon landing inspired eagle design, जो इस coin को और भी special बना देता है। आज की वीडियो में हम जानेंगे इस coin की complete history, rare varieties or mint marks, current collector value, interesting facts, और क्यों collectors इस coin को इतना पसंद करते हैं। तो वीडियो को end तक जरूर देखें। The 1972 United States $1 coin, commonly known as the Eisenhower Dollar, is one of the most iconic large-size coins ever issued by the United States Mint. This historic coin carries the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum, symbolizing the strength, unity, and patriotic spirit of America during the early 1970s. The coin was introduced to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and a respected World War II military leader. After Eisenhower's death in 1969, the U.S. government decided to commemorate his legacy on a circulating dollar coin. At the same time, America had recently achieved one of its greatest accomplishments, the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969, so the reverse design of the coin was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Because of this unique combination of presidential tribute and space exploration history, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar remains a highly collectible and historically important coin today. The obverse side of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar features a bold portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower facing left. Above his portrait appears the word Liberty, stretching across the upper edge of the coin. The phrase In God We Trust is positioned near the lower left side of Eisenhower's neck, while the year 1972 is displayed prominently at the bottom. The portrait was designed by Frank Gasparo, who served as the chief engraver of the United States Mint. His design captures Eisenhower's calm leadership and dignified personality. The large portrait gives the coin a powerful appearance, making it stand out among other American coins. Unlike modern smaller dollar coins, the Eisenhower dollar has a heavy and solid feel that many collectors admire. The coin's diameter is approximately 38.1 millimeters, making it one of the largest modern U.S. coins ever circulated for everyday use. The reverse side of the coin is equally impressive and carries deep national symbolism. It features a bald eagle descending toward the surface of the moon, while holding an olive branch in its claws. Behind the eagle is the Earth, floating in space, representing the historic achievement of the Apollo 11 moon landing. Around the upper edge of the coin are the words, United States of America, while the denomination $1 appears along the lower edge. The Latin motto, E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many one, is placed above the eagle. This reverse design was directly inspired by the Apollo 11 mission patch, created by astronaut Michael Collins. The eagle landing on the moon symbolized peace, victory, and America's technological leadership during the space age. Because of this connection, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is not only a presidential commemorative coin, but also a tribute to one of humanity's greatest scientific achievements. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar was produced at 3 different United States Mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while Denver coins display a small D mint mark, and San Francisco coins carry an S mint mark. Most circulating coins were struck in copper-nickel clad composition, but special collector versions minted in San Francisco were produced with 40% silver content. These silver coins were specially made for collectors and sold in blue envelopes known as blue ikes and brown box sets called brown ikes. Because of their silver content and lower mintages, these special issues are generally more valuable than regular circulation coins. Collectors often search for well-preserved examples with minimal scratches and strong details because the large surface area of the coin easily shows wear and marks. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is the existence of different reverse varieties. Among collectors, The 1972 Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 reverse designs are famous. The rarest and most valuable is the 1972 Type 2 variety, which features a different depiction of the Earth above the Moon on the reverse side. This rare variation was produced only at the Philadelphia Mint and is highly sought after by collectors today. The differences may appear small to casual observers, but experienced numismatists can identify them by examining the shape and details of the Earth design. Because the Type 2 variety had a limited production, it can command high prices in the coin market, especially in uncirculated or mint state condition. Some high-grade examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and certification. The Eisenhower Dollar series was produced from 1971 to 1978, making the 1972 issue part of a short but memorable chapter in American coinage history. During the early 1970s, inflation and changing economic conditions reduced the public's interest in large dollar coins for daily use. Many people found the coins too bulky and heavy to carry conveniently. As a result, the Eisenhower Dollar never achieved widespread circulation success, despite its impressive design and patriotic symbolism. Nevertheless, millions of Americans saved these coins as souvenirs, gifts, and collectibles. Over time, the series gained popularity among coin enthusiasts because it represents both presidential history and America's achievements in space exploration. The composition of the regular 1972 Eisenhower Dollar consists of an outer layer of copper nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. This gives the coin its distinctive silver-like appearance while keeping production costs lower than pure silver coins. The total weight of the standard clad coin is approximately 22.68 grams. In contrast, the special 40% silver collector versions weigh slightly more and contain real silver value, making them attractive to both coin collectors and precious metal investors. The edge of the clad coin reveals a visible copper stripe, while silver versions often appear more uniformly silver in color. These physical characteristics help collectors distinguish between regular circulation issues and special collector editions. Collectors value the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar for several reasons, including historical significance, large size, attractive design, and variety collecting opportunities. Coins in circulated condition are generally affordable and accessible for beginners, but high-grade uncirculated examples can become much more valuable. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC evaluate coins based on preservation, luster, strike quality, and overall appearance. Coins graded MS65 or higher are especially desirable because of their rarity and near-perfect condition. Proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint are also popular because of their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. Some collectors build complete Eisenhower Dollar sets, including all dates, mint marks, proof issues, silver varieties, and reverse types. The historical timing of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar adds even more importance to the coin. America during the early 1970s was experiencing major cultural, political, and technological changes. The nation was proud of its space achievements, while also honoring military heroes and national leaders. Dwight D. Eisenhower was remembered not only as a president, but also as the supreme commander of Allied forces during World War II. His leadership during both war and peace made him one of the most respected figures in modern American history. By placing his image on the dollar coin, the United States honored his contributions to national security, economic growth, and international stability. Today, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar continues to attract attention from collectors all around the world. Many coin enthusiasts enjoy searching through old collections and bankrolls, hoping to discover valuable varieties or silver editions. Others appreciate the artistic beauty and historical symbolism of the design. The coin represents an era when America celebrated leadership, unity, and scientific progress. Whether preserved in mint condition, displayed in a collection album, or passed down through generations, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar remains a lasting symbol of American heritage and pride. For many collectors, holding a 1972 Eisenhower Dollar feels like holding a piece of history. Its large size, detailed artwork, and connection to both President Eisenhower and the Apollo moon mission make it unique among modern U.S. coins. Even decades after its release, the coin continues to inspire interest among numismatists, historians, and casual collectors alike. As the years pass, well-preserved examples are becoming harder to find, increasing their appeal and collectible value. The Eisenhower dollar stands as a reminder of an important era in American history, a time of leadership, exploration, and national achievement that continues to be remembered through this remarkable coin. Top 2. The 1977 United States $1 coin, widely known as the Eisenhower Dollar, is an important and fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Bearing the inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum, this coin represents patriotism, leadership, and the spirit of American achievement. The Eisenhower Dollar series was first introduced in 1971 to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and one of the most respected military leaders in world history. By 1977, the series had already become a symbol of American pride and national identity. Although the coin circulated for only a short period in everyday commerce, it remains one of the most collected modern American dollar coins because of its impressive size, historical meaning, and attractive design. The obverse side of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar displays a detailed portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, facing left. Above his portrait appears the bold inscription Liberty, while the national motto, In God We Trust, is positioned on the left side below the neck. At the bottom of the coin is the year 1977, marking the year of issue. The portrait was designed by Frank Gasparo, who served as the chief engraver of the United States Mint. Gasparo's design presents Eisenhower as a strong and calm leader, reflecting the dignity and respect associated with his legacy. Eisenhower was not only a president, but also the supreme commander of Allied forces during World War II. His leadership during the war and his presidency during the 1950s made him one of the most admired figures in American history. Because of this, the decision to place his image on the dollar coin was seen as a fitting tribute to his service and contributions to the nation. The reverse side of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is one of the most famous coin designs of the 20th century. It features a bald eagle descending toward the moon while carrying an olive branch in its claws. Behind the eagle is the Earth, floating in space, symbolizing America's achievements in space exploration. Around the outer edge of the coin are the words United States of America and $1, while the Latin phrase E Pluribus Unum appears above the eagle. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, created after the first successful moon landing in 1969. The eagle symbolizes peace and victory, while the moon and Earth represent humanity's greatest technological achievement of the era. By combining Eisenhower's portrait with the Apollo-inspired reverse, the coin honors both national leadership and American scientific progress. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar was minted at 3 United States Mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while Denver issues feature a small D mint mark on the obverse side. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins carrying the S mint mark. Unlike earlier years of the Eisenhower dollar series, no regular 40% silver uncirculated versions were struck for circulation in 1977. However, San Francisco proof coins were specially produced for collectors with highly polished dies and mirror-like surfaces. These proof coins are especially popular among numismatists because of their sharp details and beautiful appearance. Collectors often store them carefully in protective holders to preserve their condition and maintain their value over time. The Eisenhower dollar is notable for its large size and heavy weight. Measuring approximately 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing about 22.68 grams, the coin is much larger than modern American dollar coins, such as the Sacagawea or Presidential Dollar series. The standard circulation version of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar was made from a copper-nickel clad composition, with a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper and nickel. This composition gave the coin its silver-colored appearance while reducing the cost of production compared to earlier silver coins. When viewed from the edge, the copper core is visible as a brown stripe, helping collectors distinguish clad coins from earlier silver compositions. Although millions of 1977 Eisenhower dollars were produced, relatively few entered everyday circulation in a meaningful way. By the late 1970s, Americans generally preferred paper dollar bills instead of carrying heavy dollar coins. The large size and weight of the Eisenhower dollar made it inconvenient for daily use in pockets and cash registers. As a result, many coins were stored in bank vaults, saved as souvenirs, or collected directly by hobbyists. This limited circulation contributed to the coin's popularity among collectors because many surviving examples remain in relatively good condition compared to older circulating coins. Collectors today value the 1977 Eisenhower dollar for several reasons, including its historical significance, artistic design, and connection to the Apollo moon landing. While circulated examples are usually affordable, coins in uncirculated or mint-state condition can be worth much more. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp details are especially desirable. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC assign grades based on a coin's preservation and quality. High-grade examples certified as MS65, MS66, or higher are significantly rarer and can command impressive prices in the collector market. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are also highly collectible because of their mirror-like surfaces and frosted details. One interesting aspect of the Eisenhower Dollar series is the challenge of finding coins with strong strikes. Because of the coin's large surface area, many examples were not struck with complete sharpness, especially in the hair details on Eisenhower's portrait and the feathers of the eagle on the reverse. Collectors carefully examine these details when evaluating coins for quality and value. Coins with full detail and strong eye appeal are considered premium examples within the series. Some collectors specialize in building complete Eisenhower dollar sets that include every year, mint mark, proof issue, and major variety. Historically, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar was produced during a fascinating period in American history. The late 1970s were a time of economic change, technological advancement, and national reflection following major events such as the Vietnam War and the Watergate era. Despite these challenges, Americans continued to celebrate achievements in science, space exploration, and military service. The Eisenhower dollar reflected these values by honoring a respected president and commemorating the Apollo moon mission. In many ways, the coin captured the optimism and ambition of 20th century America. The phrase, E pluribus unum, which appears on the reverse side of the coin, is one of the oldest mottos of the United States. Translated from Latin, it means, out of many, one. This motto symbolizes the unity of the American states and people, despite cultural and regional differences. Combined with In God We Trust, the coin carries strong messages of national identity and shared values. These inscriptions help make the 1977 Eisenhower dollar more than just currency. They transform it into a symbol of American heritage and unity. Today, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar remains popular among coin collectors across the world. Many collectors appreciate its connection to both presidential history and space exploration, while others simply admire its large and impressive appearance. The coin is frequently included in educational collections, historical displays, and numismatic exhibitions. Because the Eisenhower dollar series lasted only from 1971 to 1978, it represents a short but memorable chapter in United States coinage history. The 1977 issue in particular stands out as one of the later regular releases before the series ended in favor of the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar, introduced in 1979. For many people, owning a 1977 Eisenhower dollar feels like holding a piece of American history in their hands. The coin reminds collectors of a time when the United States celebrated leadership, exploration, unity, and national achievement. Its bold portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, combined with the symbolic Apollo-inspired reverse, creates a design that is both meaningful and visually powerful. Whether found in old collections, inherited from family members, or purchased by modern hobbyists, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar continues to inspire interest and admiration decades after its release. As the years pass, interest in Eisenhower dollars continues to grow among new generations of collectors. Many numismatists believe these coins remain undervalued, considering their historical importance and unique design. Because large dollar coins are no longer commonly produced for circulation in the United States, the Eisenhower dollar represents the end of an era in American coinage. Its connection to President Eisenhower, the Apollo moon mission, and the patriotic spirit of the 1970s ensures that it will remain a treasured collectible for years to come.